The allure of Jazz Alley is unmistakable when you consider the long list of musicians who've performed here and then come back.
Honestly, it's one of the nicest jazz clubs that exists.
Seattle native Kenny G makes it a point to return each year.
We get to play big concerts, but we like to come to the jazz clubs in special places. One is New York, the Blue Note, because it's just so prestigious. We also play Yoshi's in Oakland, and we do Jazz Alley in Seattle, so I love it. But this one's got a balcony, and it's got a little bit of elbow room. Stage is nice and big, so it really works well. Dimitriou does a great job. I feel like I like to stay in touch with my roots, stay close to my Seattle people.
His Seattle people, as he calls them, as well as fans from around the world, have followed Kenny G for more than 40 years, since he was in high school. What does it mean to you to come back to your hometown and play here at the Jazz Alley?
For me, it's a lot. It means a lot because, you know, I just went to school at Franklin, and I didn't know if I was going to be a musician or not. I didn't plan on it. When I was at Franklin, you know, I started playing with Barry White and his Love Unlimited Orchestra. You know, he was like the biggest R&B singer in the world at that time. And at 17, for whatever reason, I got this chance to do this. And I remember being at high school, going to do the concerts, and then coming back to high school after the weekend of concerts and having everybody there seen me play. It's like, whoa, and then all this, not that I do it for the accolades, but it was really, I mean, you're 17, okay, so if someone says you're really great, it makes you like doing what you did that they say that about. So they said that, so I practiced more, and then when I practiced more, I got better, and then people told me, oh, you're really good. Oh, okay, I'll practice more, and then on and on and on.
He still practices every day, working to refine the music that defines his style.
Here's what I want to show you. This one picture I really love.
Kenny took us on a little tour to show us one of his inspirations.
This is when you know you gotta love John Dimitriou, okay? Because of this right here. This might not mean anything to anybody, but for me, I'll tell you why it means so much. Okay, this sax player's name, Stanley Turrentine. Stanley Turrentine is one of the great sax players of all time. He's like it's like a John Coltrane and you know, like a Charlie Parker, a Cannonball Adderley, and then you got Stanley Turrentine. And Stanley Turrentine had this way of combining a real soulful, gritty sax sound with jazz, and he was one of the first guys to play in this style. This picture means a lot to me because I listened to him a lot when I was growing up because I loved his style so much, and so the fact that John has this means that he knows and loves real jazz, which means a lot to me.
Got her on.
And it means a lot to Haley Lauren, who is performing on this night.
Down in these woman bones.
Kenny G says this is exactly why Jazz Alley is so special. It provides a venue for established artists and up-and-comers as well.
You need places to perform, so you've got to be able to go out and find a jazz club and play, and you have to have somebody like John who's willing to pay these people because he has to take a chance that people are going to come and see it. He's definitely performing a great role for jazz music.
Watch CityStream Thursday nights at 7 on the Seattle channel, or get video on demand and podcasts anytime at seattlechannel.org.